Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot and welcome to your reading. Let's see what your reading is about. We've got this card of Awakening Genius. Let's get some more on this. The Storyteller. And Broken Open. Let's get some more. See, this is the theme of your reading. There is, you're writing a new chapter for some of you. You could be beginning something at this point in time. Things are opening up for you. What you probably felt was a roadblock, what was a hurdle, all those are being removed. And, there is a deep down knowledge in you which you need to trust with respect to this opening, this beginning, this something new coming your way, writing a new chapter. Maybe all along you did know that this is something which is meant for you, or there's a strong gut feeling, or there is something, it's just an inner knowing you have, or maybe it was just something that you knew all along that this is what is going to happen. That ingrained knowledge, that knowledge from within about things. Let's continue your reading. What do I have? We have the lady and we have the child. Again, this is a card of change. This is a card of freedom. This is a card of beginning something new with the child. Children always represent, a certain innocence and a certain new beginning, a phase of life, a very young, nascent phase of life. And with the lady over here, this is, very beautiful feminine energy, which is soft, which is gentle. And it is also your intuitive energy, with this Awakening Genius card over here. So soft energy, innocent energy, starting something new, and a feeling of, comfort, luxury, a harmonious energy. Let's get some more. And it could also be, a lady in connected to this entire thing, but a lady who has very nice energy. She has soft energy, she is intuitive, and I also feel that, she's someone who has a certain amount of elegance, comfort, luxury around her. Things are very comfortable and good and harmonious and, luxurious in her aura. And you probably get that vibe from her that yes, it's a lot of comfort being connected to someone like that. And we've got the owls here. In the recent past, Sagittarius, you've begun something, you're starting something which has a sense of comfort, which has a sense of nurturing. And I think you've had discussions with somebody with respect to this, and it is something which is still which is little between both of you only. Everyone does not know about it. You're keeping things between you and somebody else, talking to somebody, sharing your thoughts, ideas, in close conversation with someone which others do not know. And that conversation has also made you feel a sense of comfort coming in. Like I said earlier, this card represents that soft energy. You feel confident also that things are moving in the right direction. You're also starting something which you feel has a sense of comfort for you also. Let's see what the tarot says. Okay, we got the Ace of Swords. So some very clear communication with somebody. This has brought about a lot of clarity for you with respect to your ideas. The way you've communicated with someone, sorry, it's been very clear-cut, very logical, very practical, unbiased towards you or to them. Even if you have sought advice from somebody, they have given you the best possible advice from a logical and practical perspective rather than an emotional one. It's not their perspective. It is that, they are very clear in talking to you, and they're also very clear in their own thought process. We have Knight of Swords. So again, another card of Swords and Ace of Wands. This is lovely, Sagittarius. You've got two aces, so definitely beginning of something. But with the Knight of Swords in this particular deck, there is no movement over here. right? So things are not moving, they are only in the talking stage, they are only in the plan, I wouldn't even say planning, but just kind of having a very open, honest discussion about what is going to work, how, what is not going to work, just beginning of a conversation with somebody towards bringing about a change for yourself or to start something for yourself. Things have, things, the shell has been cracked so far. You've got onto that road, you've started that process, and I feel it's a new chapter for all of you. So you've started on that journey, Sagittarius, in the recent past. Ace of Wands, this is all about your creative energy, a channel, an outlet for allowing your creativity, your passion to flow. There is something new coming, and it definitely holds a lot of promise of abundance, right? As of now, the way you're discussing things, the way you're planning things, it is all, every conversation bears more fruit, every conversation leads to something better, it kind of grows. So it's been very fruitful, and it has been a good beginning for you. We got the tree card over here. Crossroads. And we've got the dog card over here. This is about a companion, a faithful companion. So, in the present, Sagittarius, you need to reflect on your conversation which you have had, and you need to see, how you can make it grow. I think it's a, let's get tarot also on this, but general energy of this is, a time to reflect and ponder over what you have discussed, what your plans are, and what the other person has said and contributed before you take a decision, right? I think you need to really commit to a decision before you can proceed to it. And I think you will be having options, while you reflect on this currently, you will come up with new, options, new way of doing things, and do that and reflect on all those choices before you commit. Seven of Swords, address everything in a very open and honest manner, Sagittarius. Don't run away from dealing with things which you feel, are important, but somehow you feel that should I bring it up, should I not bring it up, let it be, those kind of doubts. Don't run away from anything. You've got the Hanged Man. See, don't. Uh, Five of Wands, okay, and the Temperance. So, with these cards over here, you might not, you might feel, you might think that there are certain things you don't want to discuss with them. You could get into some kind of a conflict with them, right? And you'd rather that, let things be. But, this is not the case. This is not the best way forward, because you need to walk a road, you need to make a commitment, and you need to iron out all differences before you really make that commitment. And those differences, are there. Whether you deal with them now or they come up later is another thing. But the fact is that something needs discussion, which I think you are not quite ready to discuss. With the Seven of Swords, you don't want to address it, you don't want to face it. But with the Temperance card over here, you need to do that before you get the balance of energy flowing between you and somebody else, or between you and your work only. Before you make a commitment, you have to be honest, you have to be very clear which path are you going to take, which road are you going to take. We can't walk on all, but what are the pros and cons of all these roads? That is what the Five of Wands is. Whether it is your own internal conflict or conflict of interest with others, but you can't let things be. Or with that matter, for that matter, the Hangman says you must reflect also. Take some time off to reflect before you commit and you move forward, because once you reflect on it, you will get that balance for yourself, right? But Seven of Swords, you might not want to address it, but these things are going to be there, so you do need to address them. Let's see what's coming up in the future. See, this lady over here, you really feel you get very nurturing. She nurtures you a lot. Every time you talk to her, every time you meet her, you come back with a sense of well-being and nurturing. Very nice feminine energy she's got. It could be well, I think for most cases it is a lady, but it is a very nice energy. So what's the outcome? Child. You've got the Child card twice. So this does confirm that a change is there in your life. There is something which you need to be free of. There's something you need to start. There's something you need to do. You need to follow through, with a pure heart, with a pure intention. Don't hold back when you are proceeding with this. Right? Don't hold back on anything. Am I getting all my cards? Yeah. Don't hold back. It's time to fly. It's time to, embrace some kind of freedom for yourself. So be very clear in your head and heart, and, then follow that path. See, the ship, you are on a new journey, Sagittarius. See, there is no doubt about that. You are on a new journey. You need to have that freedom to flow. But for now, you might not be very sure where you're going, but you do need to set sail. You need to start the journey. You need to be on that voyage. You need to, and even if you feel that the water is a little choppy, but this is an adventure. You need to explore something. You need to travel forth. Some of you could also be having a trip connected, a journey connected. You might be traveling with respect to this work. That is also there. You might not be sure where you're going. You are not sure how your destination is going to be. But again, go with an open heart and mind, Sagittarius, and explore what lies there. I mean, you really do not know which, here with the choppy waters, the water might take your ship wherever it feels that you need to go. So go with the flow, I feel. Don't resist and don't try to force a path. That is not going to work, at least in the initial stages. You've got the card of movement, which is the chariot card, and the knight of wands. Follow through. Definitely explore it, Sagittarius. You must give it a shot. You must try it out. But as of now, be very honest about, whatever you need to be clear about. Don't hold back on that. But you need to set forth. You need to, move forward. You need to embark on this trip or this journey or this project. And for some of you, or for most of you, there could be a literal trip and or journey associated with this. So go ahead and take that with the Knight of Wands. You're quite passionate, confident about dealing with it. You've got compassion. Everyone's heart is beating. Soften. Do not sabotage love. So don't go with go with an open heart, Sagittarius, for yourself and towards the other person and whoever else is concerned. Start start on a plane of compassion and companionship, I would say, towards the other person. Don't go that with the with the assumption that you're not getting along or you don't get along. Maybe you genuinely don't get along, but at least start with that, it can get better. We can gel. We will be on the same page. Generosity. Be generous with your life, with yourself. Life is a gift. So go with an open heart. That's what your reading is saying. Don't close your heart towards the person or towards this. Be accepting of whatever is coming your way. So like this card says, you're just starting out. So start out on a good note, on a positive note, with a lot of happiness and the ability to welcome and embrace what is coming your way. Don't go with a preconceived notion. Don't go with preset ideas. Just soften your heart and allow your heart to be willing to give and receive whatever is on this journey. Right? So, with that, I'll wrap it up. Thanks for watching.